Well, at least the tournament matches are worth watching. The Bullet Club drama, less so. I'm John Retton with my review of New Japan Pro Wrestling's New Japan Cup 2022 Nights 8 and 9. More paired videos will be coming up. I may even take the semifinals and the finals and Human Centipede them together and present them to you sometime on the 26th. We will see, because I got a lot of work on my hands. I haven't got too much time on my hands because I handle my spices properly and cook properly because I don't bother using thyme, because if I use thyme, oregano, or any other spices, they go up in the air, it'd probably get caught in the goddamn fan, and it'd be really, really messy, and I don't even know what I'm on about. So let's talk about these shows. The undercard matches vary between typical and, oh boy, more Bullet Club drama. That's just what I wanted to fucking see. Check out my Night 7 review if you want to know just how fucking fed up I am with all the Bullet Club stuff. But again, the tournament matches were well worth watching. So anyway, Kevin Kelly was on commentary solo for both nights. Taguchi, Tiger Mask, and Hanma took on Suzuki, El Desperado, and Taka. The bell hammer got used, because of course it did, because Suzuki-gun was like, you're going to do anything we can to win the match. And then, well, Taka yells at Kevin Kelly, because Taka says, I'm a legend, Kevin, I'm a legend. Taka Michinoku is still wrestling now, despite the injuries he's had, and being on the worldwide stage of WWE and on a big, big worldwide platform like New Japan Pro Wrestling, New Japan World, and running his own promotion, Michinoku Pro. Taka's had a pretty damn big influence on wrestling. Eventually, the ankle lock tapped out Taka Michinoku. There we go. And then Despy and Suzuki are going down the aisle where it's like, okay, we're gonna be done. We lost. Let's go down this way. Oh, shows up. Okay, missed an opportunity to do a pun there, but I don't really care about puns when it comes to the House of fucking Torture. He hits him, beats him up, drags him back there, and oh, he's got the wrench. Remember when Show could have actually been something as a single star, and they decided to slap this House of Torture Bullet Club label on him, and it's become the equivalent of just wrestling demise? That's essentially what it's been. Not really all that great. He challenges him. Okay, it is what it is. All right, let's get to ELP, Ishimori, and Bad Luck Fale against Guerrillas of Destiny and Jado. I don't care about this drama. I like Guerrillas of Destiny. Jado being, paired up with them, that makes sense. But I don't need to see Jado in the ring. I don't need to see Goto in the ring. ELP is talented, so is Ishimori. That match itself without the Bullet Club drama might actually be fine, but it is what it is. Jado can't move. Fale really can't fucking move. My God, everybody has to go to him. He hits a clothesline. He falls down. It takes him 18 years to get back up. And then Jado gets hit by ELP with the super kick. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Jado gets pinned. Big shock. Of course, Jado was going to take the pin there. And then we get LIJ against Evil, Chase, and Dick Togo. Obviously, not all the LIJ members, considering that we have other tag team matches. And basically we just need to spread this motherfucking shit out, because they did 48 men and went down to 46 men, and now it's getting down to the titty gritty. I believe that's how that saying goes. So it's Hiromu, Shingo, and Sonata against Evil, Chase, and Dick. And God fucking, nobody wants to see Chase prominently featured except Chase Owens, and maybe the few Chase Owen fans that exist out there, and even fewer of them are allowed to be outside without adult supervision. So, Dick Togo's in there. Oh, God, pretends to be shocked. Well, Dick got rolled up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, at least there's that. At least we got that. More Bullet Club stuff. That's what we need to fucking see. And Shingo says it will take him less than 5 minutes to beat Chase. God, I hope so. Because Chase doesn't belong in a tournament. Nobody likes Chase Owens. So anyway, Hanare and Okan took on Zack Sabre Jr. and Doki. It's great to see Zack Sabre Jr. in the ring. And, well, it was a typical match. Okan is not very interesting. He has a weird gimmick. He's fine in the ring. Hanare is very good. I'm glad to see him being featured. And he hits Streets of Rage. Is it Streets of Rage 1 or 2? Hopefully not 3. 3 was a little bit weird. 1, 2, 3. And then Cobb and Ospreay took on Yoshihashi and Yo. Hidden Blade on Yo for 3. That's all I gotta say about that. Let's move on to the final undercard tag match. Tanahashi and Master Wato against Naito and Bushi. Preview of Tanahashi and Naito on the next night. And high fly flow on Bushi, 1, 2, 3. And Tana's got to really only pull that out here and there because he couldn't even... God, he did it and he was holding his knees. Watch Tana run from corner to corner, or try to. He's shuffling his feet. And I know he's had numerous knee injuries, and I credit Tana for still continuing to try, but it's getting sad to see. I'm worried he might not be able to walk by the age of 50 at this rate. But yeah, naturally Yo was going to be the one to take the pin, considering Ospreay and Cobb are still involved in the tournament. Goto versus Shima, third round match, pretty good. Two veterans, Shima still able to move remarkably well, despite the fact he's been in wrestling for 20 plus years, close to 25 years, I think. Goto's been in wrestling for quite a while. And good action, good stiff kicks, some good agility, some good high flying moves by Shima, who can, again, just bounce around the ring like crazy, but Goto kept it grounded. Eventually, did fall to a Meteora from behind, a Meteora, from the ropes. 1, 2, 3. Good stuff. Shima getting the victory, a little bit shocking, but I'm all for it. Shima getting not necessarily a rocket push. I think he's going to lose in the next round because he faces Okada. Because Okada beat Taichi. Miho was there, just all happy and everything. At least I think she was happy. Hard to tell with Miho, in all honesty. Is Okada in the main event? How could it not be good? Taichi was using heel tactics and grinding down him, using a Greco-Roman throat hold and stuff like that. A stiff DDT landing Taichi right on his goddamn head outside. That made a brutal noise. Taichi does come back, eventually hitting Lariats and a nice Saito suplex for 2. But the landslide brings him down for the Rainmaker. 1, 2, 3, and there you go. Okada wins. Let's move on to the Night 9 event. Taguchi and Oiwa took on Hanma and Tiger Mask. And a Boston Crab taps out Oiwa. Hanma got a victory, and 2022 further proves to be a bit of a weird year when it comes to wrestling. You want to talk about people that can't move? Hanma should not be in the ring any goddamn more. ELP had a Scott Hall-inspired LED jacket, light-up jacket. That was very nice, very classy, good stuff. Hey, yo, bad guy. The contrast on the camera was too high, though. ELP was even trying to tell the cameras that because he could see the screen. But it is on his Twitter, ELP Wrestling, at ELP Wrestling, if you want to see it. It is really, really cool and a very, very fitting tribute to one of the best. Scott Hall truly had a tremendous influence on people around the world and wrestling, outside of wrestling fans, people in the business. It's just, there's a tribute out there you can check that out, but I encourage everybody to share your favorite Scott Hall moments, on social media, and let's keep his memory alive. But a good jacket tribute. ELP and Ishimori took on Master Wato and Fujita. And Fujita took the pin after the identified flying opponent, the UFO. Aha, do you get it? Do you get it? Taguchi shows up during a beatdown to Master Wato, who is one half of the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champions, or Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions, that is, and evens the odds. So I guess we're going to get that match a little bit later, probably on the final show, or maybe probably for the final show. Then Guerrillas of Destiny and Jado versus Chase, Fale, and Goto. Same as it ever was, and as the days go by, this Bullet Club drama gets more and more boring. And I like Guerrillas of Destiny quite a bit. They're one of my favorite tag teams going today. And have been one of my favorite tag teams, for a number of years. Guerrillas of Destiny did attack during the entrance. This is going to lead to Goto versus Jado in a singles match, and it's going to be one of the worst things to be put upon a professional wrestling broadcast in many years. C-Trigger on Jado for 3. Chase got a victory. Yeah, wrestling is kind of going downhill in New Japan, isn't it? So, the United Empire versus Zack Sabre Jr., Despy, and Taka. Except for Jeff Cobb. So, Jeff Cobb, one of the 2 interesting members in the United Empire, is not there. So, it's up to Hanare to make this work. Streets of Rage on Taka for 3. And Zack Sabre Jr. and O-Khan got in a fracas before and after the match because it's a preview of their upcoming Cup match. LIJ took on House of Torture. Great. Just what I need to fucking see is more House of Torture. At least Dick got tied up. Too bad he didn't get tied up and thrown in a goddamn river. And Show also got tied up. The Dick Show got tied up in the Paradise Lock. So, Pumping Bomber on Dick, 1, 2, 3. He took a terrible bump. I mean, Shingo took it easy on him, but good God, Dick, why didn't you just sit down and then lay down? I know that he's old and he's taken a lot of bumps, but shit. God, anyway. LIJ gets a victory, thank fuck. Okada, Goto, and Yo took on Suzuki, Taichi, and Doki. It was fine. Match was short. GTW on Doki. After Doki tried to get the Doki Choki, Kevin. Yes. I don't know why I try to make Gino Gambino sound like the Emperor, but it is what it is. Good stuff as far as, serving its purpose and getting it over quickly. Jeffcon versus Yoshihashi in a third round match. I wrote down power versus whatever Yoshihashi is. Yoshihashi is a fine wrestler. I just find him boring and dull, and the fact that his bow staff has more personality in him is a little bit weird. Yoshihashi hit and ran, actually got some good power moves in, but Jeff Cobb's power is unreal. Even though it seemed like Yoshihashi might pull off the upset, alas, he did not. Tour of the Islands, 1, 2, 3. Jeff Cobb moves on, thank fuck. If Yoshihashi had beaten Jeff Cobb, I would have torn up my bracket, because I have Jeff Cobb winning the thing. So, Naito took on Tanahashi in a third round match, and it's a main event, and Tanahashi doing the razor walk, that got me. That was good stuff. There's a match floating around from like August 9th of 2001 or something like that that somebody had shared from a New Japan Pro Wrestling tour. And Hall did the honors by basically, even though Tana was gaining experience, he was only 2 years into his career, he had beaten him up and everything, and then got on the mic and did the called out Keiji Muto. Hall did, and then Tana rolled him up. So it was like a 1, 2, 3 kid type match that he did, where it looked like he just got cocky and got beat, and that was good stuff. It's only a 6-minute match if you want to check it out. And it's kind of cool to see Tanahashi in the beginning of his career. So anyway, moving on back to this match, it was very, very touching. He did that. He even did the toothpick flick. And ELP did that earlier as well. There was Tana trying to do the God shuffles his feet thing. And Naito tried to go for Gloria. Gloria, you're always on the run now, except neither of these guys can really run with their knee injuries. It's Gloria. And eventually High Fly Flow misses. Jackknife cover 1, 2, 3. I'm going to work 80 song references into my various reviews, so just deal with it. But Jackknife cover, Naito gets the victory, and he advances in the New Japan Cup tournament. So as for the upcoming ones, excuse me, sorry, allergies. On the 17th and 18th, I will try to have that review up sometime Friday night. If I can't for whatever reason, because I may be busy earlier on the 18th, I'm going to go watch this A24 movie called X, and I got other stuff to do before and after that, I may not be able to get that review up until the 19th. So I do apologize if it gets delayed. And then I think it's the 20... I think there's like there's like 2 other shows, and then there's the finals. So I'll do what I can to try and make sure that I get all this stuff put up as quickly as possible. If there's delays, I do apologize. Agree, disagree with what I said? Like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Retlin. I'll see you soon.